Hello, this will be a tutorial on how to get silver arrows early in the All Dungeons route for The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. There are two methods to get the silver arrows early. Both methods have the same beginning and then diverge halfway through to an easy route and an advanced route. I will show the easy route first and the advanced route second. For both methods, it starts immediately after collecting the mirror after DMA. So we will pick up outside the old man's cave. After getting the mirror, you're going to do a Hera clip with spin speed. If you do not know how to do this, please refer to the All Dungeons tutorial document in the video description. After doing the Hera clip, you will enter the Dark World Warp, and after entering the Dark World Warp, you will hop down off of these two ledges, walk down left, hop off this ledge, and align with this piece of ground. From here, you will walk to the left and place a mirror under the left of this patch of light ground. The farthest right you can place the mirror is 7-7A. The farthest left you can place the mirror is 7-6-6. Anywhere between there will work. It is a 20 pixel wide window and pretty lenient. So we will mirror in this location and then enter the Old Man Cave to correct the camera. It is at this point that the two methods diverge, so we'll take a save state and I will show you the beginner method first. The beginner method involves taking a death warp back to Link's house. Ideally, you could take some damage on the way up the mountain while doing DMA, but if not, these dead rocks and boulders will conveniently kill you. Save and continue to Link's house, and dash to the front of the castle. You want to dash up the castle bridge in this position. Note the bricks on the right side of the pathway. If you dash up the left edge of those bricks, you should be safe every time. We will dash to the inside of the castle, and from here you can walk or dash left. The idea is to align with the left edge of the yellow mushrooms, turn and dash north while nudging on the mushrooms. Nudging on the mushrooms is required to get into the correct position. By following this movement, you should avoid aggroing the blue guards and will have plenty of time to correct or restart your dash as needed. For instance, if your initial dash is too far to the right, you can correct to the left. Make sure you nudge on the mushrooms and enter the warp. When you enter the warp, you will automatically enter the pyramid where you can turn in your bow for the silver arrows. The other method is called a river clip. The first thing we will need to do is a DMD with spin speed outside of the Old Man's Cave. Light World DMD is a little bit different than the normal Dark World DMD. We will get spin speed and clip through this ledge. When you land, the first thing you will want to do is press left. You will notice the camera snap to the right. At that point, press A to charge a dash, and while the dash is charging, turn north. Bonk, and then hold down in the middle of the bonk. You will get a fought down to in front of the sanctuary, at which point you will want to dash to the left. It is at this point that we will do the river clip. The green guard in the upper left can generally be avoided if you go fast enough. However, you can feel free to go over and kill him. We're going to line up now for the river clip. The river clip works on 5 y-axis pixels between 5B4 and 5B8. So we're going to go ahead and get into position, and we will do this on the top pixel. If you are too high, you are safe. You cannot dash buffer in too far. you will just get either kicked out of the wall or you will infinitely dash down when you try to turn. If you are too low, you will hop off into the water and you will have to save and quit. There is no quick way to recover from that. So find 5B4, which is the middle of the second hump, to 5B8, which is the bottom of the second hump, and try to err on the side of being high. When you are in this position, you are going to dash buffer into the clip. We need to get to at least 5C9, and you can go as far as 5D0. You cannot go too far. In fact, if you go too far, a lot of times you will get kicked right back out to 5C9. Once you are past 5C9, you can release your spin, do a dash, and turn down in the middle of the dash. You will hop down, wrap around the screen, and land next to this sign. Once landing next to this sign, you will immediately want to dash down, and dash to the right. You will wrap around the screen to this point. Once you reach this point, after wrapping around the screen, you will want to walk down, align with this ledge, and transition right. Once you transition right, you're going to walk left, wrap around the screen, pass through the top bush, which is not actually a bush but merely a tile from the wrapped camera, and you will then pass into the warp, which is slightly above the bottom pink quarter tile. So we'll walk to the left, pass through this bush, and get in this vicinity above the right side of this quarter tile. If the camera were corrected, we would be right below one of those yellow mushrooms in the castle courtyard. So just like we did with the dash, we want to get far enough left that you can press up and nudge around the mushroom that you cannot see and pass into the warp. If you do all this correct, you will instantly find yourself in the pyramid, at which point you can turn in your bow for the silver arrows. This is how to do the All Dungeons early silvers. This takes about 1:20 to do well. You will gain most of that time back on the Helmasaur fight, the vitreous fight, and especially the Ganon fight. It is an excellent safety to take for beginners. So if you wish to work this into your route, by all means do so. For more information on the All Dungeons route and other tricks that you might need in that category, you can refer to the All Dungeons tutorial guide by the link to the past speedrunning community that will be linked in the description below. Thanks, and have a good day.